Introducing Harley Race.
To World League Wrestling.
The best wrestling on God's green earth.
He believed real family-style wrestling is what was needed to be brought back to the families.
And we're going to shut up and wrestle starting right now.
Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to World League Showdown. I'm Sarge Phillips alongside my broadcast partner. He's Martin Kadich.
And we've got tag team action coming at you right now. The newly formed group of the Hard Way with Aden Riley and Superstar Steve teaming up against the Wranglers.
And you can't forget, they've got a third member as well, that monstrous Mike Maverick, lurking in the shadows.
But you never know when he can make an impact upon a match. Just his frame, just as big as he is, walking out there is enough to distract someone for the short seconds that Aden Riley or Superstar Steve would need.
And the Wranglers, Bobby Joe and Johnnie Joe Black, they've been wrestling all over the place trying to hone their tag team ability. And they want to climb the ladder here at World League. And what better way to start off than against a former World League heavyweight champion and tag team champion in Superstar Steve and his protege, All Day Aden Riley.
Well, the Wranglers always a fan favorite here at World League Wrestling, and you know they'd really like that feather in their cap. But another person who's been showing a lot of improvement under the tutelage of Superstar Steve, Aden Riley, he comes out there with that steel bar to hit people with, but he's been showing a marked improvement in the ring, and Steve's starting off now against Johnnie Joe Black. Johnnie Joe Black,
Superstar Steve locking up in that ring. Now up against the ropes, and your referee Brandon Toll asking for the break. Oh, but Johnnie Joe able to get out of the way quickly.
And he's going to need to be able to do that on more than one occasion against someone as crafty as Superstar Steve, someone as accomplished as Steve. He's been in there in every situation, and right now he's looking at a young guy who's trying to unseat him at the top. And he needs to be cautious. You see him trying to chase in, but there's traps laid in, and there's Steve. He's not even going to let him get to him now.
All Day Aden Riley coming in, and right away, headlock from Johnnie Joe. Nice hip lock takeover.
He's wrenching that neck on Aden Riley. You know, both of these young men have a lot to prove, but I don't think the consequences for failing right now would be as bad as it would be for Aden Riley. Here comes Bobby Joe Black. He's been around for a while here at World League Wrestling. The fans love him, and he's going to take it to Aden Riley. I know he can. I've seen him do it before, Sarge.
Well, as you alluded to a little while ago, All Day Aden Riley, he's won his last couple of singles matches. This is the first time that he's been able to team up with Superstar Steve, but he's in there trying to show Superstar Steve that he's applying everything that Steve has been teaching him over the last several months.
Well, the Wranglers have the best of him right now, as you can see in the center of the ring, but he's fighting his way out from that lock. He's not wanting to let him get him all the way flat on the mat, refusing to go, wrapping around the legs and trips him up.
Oh, now he's just going to clubber him from the back, right on the top of the head.
And this has been the problem with him, is he gets fired up, but he gets over fired up, and you can see Johnnie Joe Black just getting the better of him there as he just starts throwing fists in the middle of a wrestling match.
Another tag, and these young Wranglers, they're keeping the fresh man in, and this time they've got that shoulder really hurting on Aden Riley at the moment. Into a cover, just a one count.
Aden Riley showing that he's got a lot of fight left in him, but Bobby Joe Black right now isolating Aden Riley in him and his brother's corner here. And another quick tag. Aden trying to get to Steve for that tag.
Well, they're doing the right thing right now, keeping Superstar Steve out of the ring. On a double suplex. 1, 2, and again, Riley getting that shoulder up.
And the 2 count shot. Oh, y'all, he got to Steve there.
A nice reversal from Johnnie Joe. Oh, but a right hand stops it. More tag team action right after this.
On Saturday, October 4th, fear will have a new home.
This is my ring! My ring! I carried this company on my back for 2 years, and it seems all of you have forgotten that!
Who do you honor?
There's nothing you can do about it.
The ring will have no escape.
Devils of War, we mean business. We brought back what is rightful to us.
Stars appearing include Camaro Jackson, Moses the Deliverer, The Blazing Guns, Devils of War, plus Skylar Sparks, Cameron Brené, and many more. Get your tickets now at harleyrace.com for World League Wrestling's Brawl Hallows Eve.
Welcome back, fans, and Superstar Steve giving Johnnie Joe Black the business end of a beatdown at the moment.
Well, he's fighting back at the moment, and Steve's not stopping him at the moment. But then follows up. It looks like he gave him a little bit there just to chop him right back down. You know Steve likes to play these kinds of games. He'll let you get a little bit of offense in just so he can go to work on you afterward to show you it didn't do anything. And Johnnie Joe Black flat on the mat as Steve
Oh, what a senton he just did on his face and chest. Oh, and I thought it was over right there.
I'm not sure that he's conscious at the moment as Steve brings him up, but
I don't know how he kicked out of it, but he did, and now kind of moved out of the way. Caught him as he was coming in as well.
And folks, we're going to show it to you again. That big senton, all the elevation right down on the face and shoulders of Johnnie Joe Black, and it's an accomplishment to kick out after something like that from him. As Aden Riley tried to rush the ring, but Bobby Joe Black was ready for him, and he's giving him a little bit of what he gave him earlier.
Staying on top of Aden Riley. Oh, he landed on his knees and his foot. Still trying to fight back, but Bobby Joe coming off those ropes. Getting the better of Aden Riley at the moment.
Well, it never stopped moving forward. That Aden Riley tries to keep up where he's always on the attack. Just failed him right there really bad. And now almost not able to kick out before the 3 count there. That was pretty close.
10 minutes elapsed in the match, 10 minutes down.
And
Superstar Steve on the outside, frustrated with what's going on in that ring, and now another pinning combination, and just a 2 count as Aden Riley again wiggles his way out of it.
He's showing a lot of fortitude by being able to kick out after the punishment he's took, and now he's fighting back.
Sending Johnnie Joe into his own corner, and now going to send Bobby Joe right out of the ring.
All the way out, and now Johnnie Joe Black in trouble in the corner of the hard way and taking it the hard way at the moment and setting him up.
Oh, and he hit that flatliner. Could this be it? 1, 2, 3, and yes, it is. The hard way coming out with the win in this one.
Your winner by pinfall.
And that's he's rolling. He's rolling that steel bar
Steve,
in there.
The hard way.
The Deliverer Moses going up against Tobias. When we come back, the Deliverer trying to get back into the winning column.
next bout is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Coming to the ring first from Detroit, Michigan. He's pound for pound the strongest in the Midwest, Tobias Storm.
Tobias Storm, a newcomer here to World League Wrestling, Martin, and what an impression he's been making on these fans here at the Race Wrestling Arena.
Well, that's true. The fans seem to really like him. He's shown a lot of potential in the ring. He's a great wrestler and claims to be the pound-for-pound strongest man in the Midwest, and he showed a little bit of that strength against Mike Maverick.
He told me in the back earlier today that he has bench pressed 525 pounds, and I'll tell you what, doing that type of thing and keeping himself as strong with that, he's got a claim. He's got a claim to be the strongest.
And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, 205 pounds. He is always ready to deliver, the Deliverer, Moses.
And of course, his opponent, the Deliverer Moses, he's been on a bit of a losing streak for the last 8-9 months now, and we've seen him extremely frustrated over the last 3 or 4 months with how everything's been going on with him. We'll see what happens tonight.
Well, you call him frustrated. I call him extremely dangerous because he seems to be willing to do anything to get back on the winning track. After that match against Camaro Jackson, there was a new attitude flushed over him, and he's been hard to talk to. He's been hard to connect with or communicate with in any way, shape, or form lately. He still comes out. He still does what Moses is supposed to do. He's always trying to deliver. But I don't know that it's working for Moses anymore.
And you're absolutely right. Every time that I try to talk to him and get an interview with him, he's only got a couple of words to say and moves on. And that's not the same deliverer that we have seen in past.
Well, no, but still the fact remains that he's been a remarkable competitor, even in these losing attempts at matches where he hasn't been able to come out on the winning end. He could still wrestle with the best of them. It's just he's coming up short, things are happening, and it's getting inside of his head.
And there's one thing for sure, though, in this singles match, the Deliverer Moses, he can't take Tobias lightly. He has got to focus on the task at hand, as referee H.D. Daniels checking out both wrestlers so we can get this match underway.
You can hear the fans at the Race Wrestling Arena. They're talking to Moses. Some of them see it. Some of them don't believe in him anymore. Others still do. And there's a lot of fans in the crowd right now that want to will Moses to do better, to feel better about himself, to have the confidence or whatever it was that he lost when he lost that junior heavyweight championship.
And that's a good point that you bring up with the crowd. It's about a 75-25 now, and really good sportsmanship that we just seen at the very beginning of this.
Well, and you know they love it when the wrestlers go back to their amateur roots here, as Moses with a single leg, and Tobias able to get right back out and taking a leg of his own, Sarge.
And a fireman kick takeover right here. And again, Tobias reversing things almost into a pinning combination right in the middle of the ring.
And listen to the fans. They appreciate a skilled wrestler, and that's what they're seeing right now. They're seeing two skilled wrestlers, some of the best wrestling you could see right here at World League Wrestling. And the fans love it.
A test of strength. We're about to see. Oh, not so quick, says the Deliverer Moses.
Well, Moses doesn't want to test strength with Tobias Storm, I don't think. But he does want to try and twist up that arm, and he's working on that elbow. If you can't use your arms, that strength's useless.
And next week, fans, we are going to have tag team action. The premiere, they will take on the Blazing Guns. Also, JDR, Jaden Dominic Rose, he's going to be in action as well. And much, much more right here on Showdown as another standoff between these two young competitors. And I say young, but still with the Deliverer Moses, he's won every championship here at World League.
Well, he's the youngest world champion we've ever had at NWA World League Wrestling. And, you know, he's done a lot at a very young age, and I think that fast rise has helped contribute to the way things have went for him.
And he's also only the second Triple Crown winner here at World League.
And he's definitely come to expect a little bit from himself and maybe more than he can deliver.
And the next NWA World League live event will take place Saturday, August the 9th, right here at the Race Wrestling Arena. It's Summer Sizzler, and it's the Door to Destiny Rumble. Over 15 competitors will vie for the chance to take on Carson Drake at WLW 26.
And you know they all want to get a piece of Carson Drake. Moses, Tobias, both of these young men in the ring right now, they want a piece of that championship. They want to deliver, shall we say, for the honor of World League Wrestling.
And to be a part of it all, go to HarleyRace.com and get your tickets right now. Because here comes Tobias with the clothesline and a back elbow in that corner, and he's got the deliverer in trouble right now.
That cannonball into the corner, and he's going for the pin. He could get it here.
And even with not getting it, the deliverer has to expend that energy to get out of it.
Now he needs to quit feeling so good about himself and go in there and lay hands on Moses. He needs to keep up the attack. If he takes too long with this, Moses is going to be ready for him when he comes in. Holding him up there for a good long time, but Moses able to get out of it and into a backslide.
1, 2, oh no, just one. Oh, and a hard clothesline from the deliverer.
Maybe taking a little too long there, Sarge. I'm sorry to cover him right there, and he just kicks right out.
That's all right. You know, I was about to say the exact same thing. And still taking his time, but I wonder if that's the right strategy to do with somebody like Tobias Storm.
Well, he's trying to measure what he's doing. He's trying to line him up. He's trying to get that perfect shot and knock it out of the park in that one shot. Moses is just searching for a victory here, and it seems like Tobias Storm still feels he has something to prove. I'm not so certain that Moses doesn't feel he deserves the win at this point.
Well, as we mentioned, he's been on this such a long losing streak since he lost the junior heavyweight championship to Raheem De La Suede, and desperately trying to find his way back into that win column. 1, 2, and a kick out from Storm.
And you can see it here as he sits up out of that attempt. He believes he should have already won this match, and I could see the frustration building. Got him now with a big gut wrench. He's spinning in circles.
And around they go. We'll be right back with more.
World League Wrestling with memory of Harley Race.
When you get in the ring with us, it is over before it started.
And welcome back, fans. And Moses attempting that Boston Crab right in the middle of the ring.
Now, he's used this to great effect, but Tobias Storm showing off that strength there and just twisting Moses off of his legs.
But this match has been back and forth. Neither one was really getting a long stretch of momentum going. But right now, Tobias, oh, what a move right there, and could get this win. And he got the shoulder up again, Martin.
Well, you can see Moses hurting here. Both of these competitors are giving everything they have into this match right now. And Tobias Storm, while he while he's not able to get up to his feet, I guess he needs to attack Moses. He's got Moses in the danger zone, and he could take him down. And the fans seem to be feeling Tobias a lot right here too. Taking him up again, but Moses reaching for the ropes. He's got him, Sarge.
Oh, almost threw him down to the concrete, but Deliverer catching himself on the apron, and now a shot to Tobias.
Well, and this is a dangerous situation for Tobias, but he gets out of the way.
He was going for that bulldog, I believe. And now both men hitting each other with the clothesline.
Tobias ducking it. And chin crusher, and Moses is down to his knees. I don't even know if he knows what zip code he's in. But Tobias Storm unable to capitalize, going to the corner. He looks like he's going up the ropes there, Sarge.
Waiting on Moses to get up. And here he comes. He charged him and caught him on top of those ropes.
He waited for Moses to get up, and get up he did. And now Moses with Tobias Storm on the top rope and in control. This is dangerous.
Well, it's always dangerous when they go to that top rope, because if you fall the wrong way, it's all the way down to that hard concrete floor.
But Moses first to come down to the mat and right back in.
Again, but this time with an enziguri right to the side of the face.
Moses showing just what he's got in him as he takes him into a fireman's carry. And we've seen this before, cartwheel into the corner, and he's going up to the top. He's won a lot of matches this way, Sarge, and he looks like he's about to win one again. No.
Oh, he got caught.
Tobias Storm trying to catch him, but it just turns into a headlock for Moses. You can see him fighting up and...
Oh, and a power bomb. A sit-down power bomb. 1, 2, and oh, I thought that was the end.
I did too. That was amazing strength by Tobias Storm there. I thought it was all over at the moment. It was crickets that Moses was done for.
But the wherewithal inside of the Deliverer, the tenacity still to get that shoulder up, desperately looking to get back into the win column.
Well, there's a chance that Moses and Tobias take each other out in this match the way this is going. As you can see them both struggling to get to their feet.
And you make a good point there. We've got to be getting close to the end of the time limit.
Tobias Storm first on the attack here, but Moses wrapped up in them ropes. He's got a death grip on him, not letting Tobias use his strength in an elbow. Another one.
Gonna try and do it.
He turns it around and rolls up Moses.
1, 2.
Moses flips it out. Wait, he's grabbing the rope, Sarge.
Oh, and he just got the win. A 3 count for the Deliverer, Moses, but you're absolutely right. Reaching out and grabbing leverage from that rope. That surprises me.
Your winner by pinfall,
Moses got his win, but I don't. That's not the way Moses wins.
I'm a bit flabbergasted, almost speechless.
I'm not sure what to say other than, well, we have NWA World League Wrestling heavyweight title on the line. Camaro Jackson defends against Carson Drake.
And talking with Carson Drake in the back, he wants to win the heavyweight championship for every single territory of NWA, starting right here, right now.
Well, I think he could have picked a better place to start than with Camaro Jackson, the Grand Region, who just went through that war with Superstar Steve, and I think he's ready for this challenge tonight. I feel some sort of way, backstage. I was walking through. This guy, he had his own masseuse back there. He had his own catering. You couldn't even get to him to talk to him to maybe, what do we want to say about you or anything. He just he knows what he's doing tonight, Sarge. That's all I can say.
For sure, 100% on that. As he does this little dance move. I don't know what you call that, but let's go back to Ben Simon. Fans getting all over Carson Drake.
And now, the heavyweight champion, Camaro Jackson.
But Martin, with Camaro Jackson, I've got to say I'm so impressed with Camaro because of what you mentioned. You know, the doggone close to a year and a half having to deal with superstar Steve, finally beating him at the anniversary show to capture that championship gold, and since then taking on all comers, doesn't matter who it is, and coming out as the champion each and every time.
Well, and that's the point I'm trying to make is Camaro Jackson, after everything he come through, he's nigh on, he's unstoppable. He's went through everybody, even some of his closest friends and compatriots in the business, and he just keeps standing tall. I don't see anyone dethroning him.
And like you said, with defending that championship against anybody, he had said when he won that championship, it didn't matter who it was. He would go up against whomever stepped in between those ropes.
But it takes a certain type of competitor to be the champion at World League Wrestling, to be the world heavyweight champion, and you have to be tough. You have to be ready to fight, and you have to have your head on a swivel. And he's learned all this over the years. Multi-time tag team champion here at World League Wrestling, and now holding that vaunted world heavyweight gold. Carson Drake's a great competitor. I don't want to say he's not. I just feel like Camaro Jackson's ready for all challenges.
This contest set for one fall has a 30-minute time limit, and it is for the NWA World League Heavyweight Championship. Your referee is H.D. Daniels. Introducing first, he is the pearl of the NWA and the most successful man in professional wrestling. From Huntington Beach, California, weighing 225 pounds, recognized by the NWA as the World Television Champion, tonight he is the challenger, Carson Drake.
And as much as somebody may like or dislike Carson Drake, Martin, you've also got to say that
his opponent from
I'll finish here in a moment.
USA, weighing 241 pounds, he is the defending NWA World League Heavyweight Champion, the Grand Regent, Camaro Jackson.
NWA World League Wrestling Heavyweight Championship gold on the line.
World League Wrestling. It's not just a name.
It's a proving ground where every step here that's taken is heavy with history.
A place where tradition isn't just a pastime. It's where respect isn't handed out because it's earned through blood, sweat, and tears. We go in there to prove we belong, to carry the weight of those that came before, and to fight like hell to carve our own path. We chase legacy. When we walk through this door, we do just that. There's wrestling, and then there's World League Wrestling.
this championship match about to get underway. And before we left, I was going to give you a thought, Martin. With Carson Drake, he is the NWA World Television Champion, and every goal that he has set forth in front of himself, he's been able to obtain. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens in this match between himself and Camaro Jackson.
It'll be interesting, and I don't want to take anything away from Carson Drake saying that I think Camaro Jackson is near unstoppable at this point. But this is the exact thing. There's an arrogance there with Carson Drake. He shows up with his own personal staff. He runs around. He's better than everybody else that he runs into here. You can see it on his face. And he's done nothing but badmouth the World League Wrestling fans.
And still continuing to do it.
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe a little bit of... he doesn't seem to like that at all, Sarge. He doesn't want Camaro Jackson touching his title.
No, he doesn't. Shining it up real nice.
He wants to get this action started. He's tired of the jabs coming in the opposite direction there, Sarge. I don't think he likes it very much coming back in his direction.
And HarleyRace.com is the place to go to get your tickets for the next live event here at the Race Wrestling Arena, September the 6th. I've said it 1,000 times before. Get them now, because if you wait till the day of the event, you may not be able to get in through the doors to see action just like we're about to see right now.
Camaro Jackson winning that test of strength there, and he's climbing up the ropes. No clean break there, but it looks like he's posing for the fans.
Carson Drake not liking it one little bit.
Well, and he's slowing this match down between this stuff. Carson Drake still seems to be working a strategy here to slow the pace of this match. You can see Camaro drawing a line in the sand there proverbially as Carson Drake comes in and they tie up. Struggle won by Camaro Jackson. I don't think you're going to overpower Camaro Jackson very easily, but able to take him to the ropes.
Oh, and a hard shoulder block. It's going to send Carson Drake right outside.
In the early going, things haven't gone very well for Carson Drake here, but creating space between him and Camaro, maybe taking a little bit of time, getting a breather there, replanning how he's going to attack.
Camaro Jackson showing that he's got to be taken seriously by Carson Drake.
Well, he's inviting him back in the ring right now, Sarge. And this World Heavyweight title match will continue after this.
Neither man getting an advantage in this championship match, but Carson Drake wants a test of strength with the Grand Region.
He's going right back to the basics here. Camaro Jackson putting an arm behind his back, and look at Carson Drake going to the mat. Definitely not winning this test of strength at the moment. Oh, then right into the ropes. That's a smart move. Camaro Jackson almost had him flat of the mat, and you could do a lot of damage from that position.
Well, squeezing those fingers, you wouldn't be able to do very much grabbing a hold with that one hand.
Camaro Jackson winning the tie-up again and into the ropes, into that shoulder block. Carson Drake ready. Well, he tried to throw him out, Sarge.
He thought he had, but no, Camaro gonna do it to Carson Drake. And the surprise and the shock on his face.
Oh, and he just washes the champion's face there.
That's something you don't want to do to Camaro Jackson. That's the quickest way to get the ire up in the champion, and it has happened.
Well, I'm going to tell you, if you wanted to switch to flip, you just did, Carson Drake, as Camaro Jackson beals him almost all the way across the ring. Big flip there, and Carson Drake's in trouble. This is exactly what I was talking about. Once the momentum gets in the favor of the World Heavyweight Champion, it just doesn't seem to float back.
Almost touched the ceiling with that back body drop.
They're picking him up and holding him up there.
Letting all that blood flow down to the head and down crashing to the mat. Just a one count.
The Carson Drake knew he was in trouble, and he started to evacuate before the cover and the ref ever got there completely and into the corner, but he's still right there under the microscope of Camaro Jackson. He's got him for a 10 count in the corner there.
But he's not going to be able to complete it. Carson Drake, an atomic drop. That's going to stop all the momentum that Camaro was building.
He got a lot of elevation on that, and now a big chop from Carson Drake, fighting back. A punch to the head. He doesn't seem to be able to take Camaro Jackson down here. He's trying to, oh no!
He got caught in midair. 1, 2, and again the challenger getting that shoulder up before the third count.
And just another example of that power that Camaro Jackson has in the ring. He's one of the strongest men I've ever seen compete in a World League Wrestling ring, and Carson Drake's finding that out very well tonight.
Well, also one of his nicknames is the Quad Father because of the strength that he possesses. But also the strength in his arms. If he catches you with that peacemaker, you might as well figure out that the night is over.
Well, I'll tell you, they call him the Quad Father, but they call Carson Drake the pearl of the NWA, and the way his chest is getting shined up right now, I can see why they do it. As Camaro Jackson off of the ropes. Oh no, he misses.
Crashing down and crashing hard. The champion in trouble. And of course, Carson Drake going to jump right on top of the situation now.
And he's capitalizing on the outside of the ring with them closed fist punches, and he's just beating the champion. And it looks like he's putting a boot to him there. Can't really see the action from here.
Either a boot or a knee, but either way, causing serious damage to Camaro.
It's not a place you want to be in if you're the World League Wrestling Heavyweight Champion right now.
Oh my goodness. He just rammed him right into the steel post.
Well, he knows he can't win on a count out, and he's able to roll in and roll out there and stop the count. And back on the attack, Carson Drake on the outside of the ring. The Camaro Jackson's in trouble I didn't think I'd find him in tonight, Sarge.
Referee H.D. Daniels starting that count up back again.
On and just choking him, trying to choke the champion on the outside of the ring, and then the forearms across the midsection. Camaro Jackson's this is the worst I've seen Camaro Jackson down in a while. Carson Drake really pouring on that attack
and taking the opportunity whenever it presents itself.
Oh, and come on, he's going to showboat now?
Yes, he is. That's another thing that Carson Drake is known for. And that drop down right hand into a pin, 1-2, but Camaro getting out of it.
You're not gonna take Camaro out this fast. I see more of him surviving this even because of what he's been through. I know he's not gonna let Carson Drake defeat him tonight, and that's a better cover there in the second time around, but still not able to keep him down, Sarge.
And Camaro Jackson, as I said before, turning away all comers that stepped into the ring with him, but right now I think Carson Drake might be his toughest opponent so far in the reign of Camaro Jackson.
This is true. He's almost stopped the World Heavyweight Champion completely as he punches him again in the corner there.
And a reversal from Camaro. Oh, but he moved him. Oh, my! Sent him all the way out.
I think he flew into the third row out there. is he still within the confines of the ring? Can he continue the match after that kind of a fall?
And the champion is hurt. Gonna roll him back in. 1, 2. Oh!
And folks, this match is gonna continue.
On Saturday, October 4th.
Fear will have a new home.
This is my ring! My ring! I carried this company on my back for 2 years, and it seems all of you have forgotten that!
Who do you honor?
There's nothing you can do about it.
The ring will have no escape.
Devils of War, we mean business. We brought back what is rightful to us.
Stars appearing include Camaro Jackson, Moses the Deliverer, the Blazing Guns, Devils of War, plus Skylar Sparks, Cameron Branay, and many more. Get your tickets now at harleyrace.com for World League Wrestling's Brawl Hallows Eve.
Carson Drake has been all over the champion ever since sending him out to that concrete floor, and now just squeezing the life out of Camaro.
Well, he has to keep this pressure on because Camaro Jackson, I've said it before, I'll say it again, he's been through wars in that ring with Superstar Steve, with Derek Stone, with John Webb, with Leland Race, of all people. And here he comes back again, just like he always seems to do, the World Heavyweight Champion back to his feet, Sarge.
And he's gonna go back towards that corner, breaking that hold. And you can see there's been a lot of damage done to that left shoulder.
And Camaro Jackson not quite ready to quit fight. And whoa, boy, look at the look on his face right now.
He's had enough. And again, no effect.
That second shot, the same as the first there, it didn't seem to do nothing but wake him up more. The intestinal fortitude of the champion showing through right now as the forearms going straight to the face of Drake.
Gonna send him to the ropes, but no, wait, reversal. On a hard shoulder block. The momentum completely on the side of the champion now.
You can hear the fans in the Race Wrestling arena, and Camaro Jackson almost chopping him out of the ring.
Now gonna make him ride the ropes. Bring him back in the hard way.
And Carson Drake straight into that corner. Camaro knows where he is with that splash. Into the ropes.
Up and down goes the challenger.
Driving him into the mat, and the Grand Regent is about ready to retain his title, folks. And you can see him, he's getting in that corner, he's stoking himself up. Carson Drake, all he has to do is get up, and this match is over now.
Yes, he is, setting him up for that Peacemaker, and it'll be over in a matter of moments. Here it comes. Oh, whoa, look out.
Well, it almost looked to be a plan by Carson Drake there, but it didn't work out for him, Sarge.
Carson Drake now, he's the one out on the concrete floor. Right now is the time to get your tickets. HarleyRace.com, September the 6th, the next date for more live action here at the Race Wrestling Arena. As the referee now counting Carson Drake out.
You can almost expect that he would want to take a rest here, as Camaro Jackson still favoring that left arm and shoulder a lot. You can tell he's been in a battle tonight. As he rolls Carson Drake back in the ring, and there's not a lot of life there.
But the champion's still feeling the effects. Camaro's still dealing with an injured left shoulder. On a roll-up. 1, 2.
And he tried to shock the champion there, but he wasn't able to. On a kick to the midsection.
Oh, a hard drop on his leg. 1, 2, and again the champion kicking out.
And he almost got the 3 count there. Carson Drake.
Extremely close.
He thought this match was over. You could see it in his eyes. And
having words with H.D. Daniels.
oh, wait a minute. He's disparaging Harley Race now. Daniels ain't having it, Sarge.
He's had enough as well. You're right. Getting right back into the face of Carson Drake.
And you're not going to talk that kind of mess in the race wrestling arena and not have somebody have something to say. And everybody in the building wants something to say to Carson Drake right now. Back in on the attack, though, with Camaro Jackson. They're not able to get...
Oh, no. Inadvertently pushing Carson Drake right into the referee. But he hit that peacemaker. It's 1, 2, 3, and more. Oh, another referee in. 1, 2.
Wait a minute, what's that?
Who? It's a masked man with a hood. Who is that, Martin?
That could be I don't know. Who could it be? It could be a fan. Brandon Tolley was about to make that 3 count, and
we need to get security out here. It's the deliverer. It's Moses.
Oh, come on.
Why would he do this, Martin?
This is how you turn things around, Moses. You betray one of your best friends in the business, and you can see Camaro Jackson. He's just as confused as I am. No.
Oh, he dropped him right on his head. Oh, no. We've got a brand new NWA World League Heavyweight Champion, and his name is Carson Drake.
Camaro Jackson had that match won, and Moses, what is he thinking?
At 16 minutes 59 seconds, your winner by pinfall.
Carson Drake's just come in here and took the World League Wrestling Championship.
World League
And in my opinion, folks, it's all because of the deliverer. Why would he do this?
I'm at a loss for words.
I've seen a lot of people betray the company, betray their friends at World League Wrestling, and this trumps all of them.
And now he holds 2 titles, the NWA World Television Championship and the World League Heavyweight Championship. Fans, that's all the time we've got. We'll see you next time here on Showdown.